Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your March 2019 1st through the 15th general reading. So we're looking at the first half of March here. We'll look at the second half and the mid-month readings. Welcome to everyone today. Welcome to any newcomers and to returning people, subscribers, to those of you who take the time to send in support, feedback, and comments. Thank you so very much for your time. And always a big thank you to all of my clients out there, regular and new, for keeping me so busy with personal one-on-one readings. As most of you who follow me know, if you're interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me live or recorded, you can get more info and contact details by clicking on the description bar below or the description bar attached to any of my videos. You can go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on the little About button there, email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. I can usually respond to your initial request with more info within the same day or the first 24 hours. And scheduling is pretty good too. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is the sum total of what I do, and I love it. So I work pretty diligently with both my schedule and other people's schedules to get them readings in a reasonable period of time. So if you're interested, send me an email. We'll go from there. I do a wide variety of readings in all the main areas of life, of all different types and lengths and costs. Love and romance, of course, compatibility charting, reconciliation potential, career work and finance, investment readings. I offer gift readings as presents for people. And I also do 6 and 12-month overviews, which take a look at what's coming in your life over the next 6 or 12 months in all the main areas, depending on how far ahead you want to look. So there's a few options to choose from. So those of you who are interested, send a shout out to me via email and we'll go from there. All right, let's move right into this reading. This reading is for the fire sign of Sagittarius for March 1st through the 15th of 2019, the first half of March. Remember that general readings always resonate a little differently for everybody watching because there's so many of you watching. So if this doesn't resonate for you, then it's probably not your message. So make sure to check your rising and moon sign videos as well. They can sometimes provide other aspects of the picture or additional aspects of the picture too. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's in store for you for the first half of March 2019. We begin with the Three of Wands, followed by the Two of Swords. We have the Tower, followed by the Eight of Cups. I'm feeling this is positive anyway. And from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and guidance is the Ten of Cups. This is one of those readings where the Tower card, you know, a lot of people clench up when they see the Tower card, especially considering the artwork that's portrayed on a lot of tarot decks. This one portrays a bolt of lightning representing God's spirit, your angels and guides, power we have no control over, coming out of nowhere like a bolt of lightning and destroying or breaking down something which we're comfortable with and which has been in place for some time. And it often represents the breaking down or dissolution of something that we thought was solid, stable, and reliable in an unexpected, life-changing kind of way, because this man is falling out of the tower naked, and the nakedness implies the suddenness, the unexpectedness, the vulnerability of it. And a lot of people, you know, when they see this card, they clench up because it often represents a life-changing event that's unexpected, that usually represents the loss or breaking down of something. Which it does, but what clarifies it is the Eight of Cups, which is leaving behind something disappointing, disillusioning, discouraging, walking away and leaving something behind you. So there is definitely some major shakeup happening for many of you Sagittarians in the first half of March. Of course, timing being somewhat fluid, and there's so many of you watching. That's the trickiness of general readings. Some of you, this may have recently happened. Some of you, it could be in the first part of March. Some of you, it might be in the latter part of March. But the thing is whatever is ending is beautiful, because the overall energy for it is the Ten of Cups. The overall energy for the first half of March is the Ten of Cups. Tens represent cycles completing too. This is often referred to as the happy home or the happily ever after card. It represents being at a place where you finally feel things have come together, particularly in connection to home and family. Emotional contentment, security, feeling kind of like, what's the saying? God's in his heaven and all's right with the world kind of feeling. Not perfect, because no such thing exists, but particularly in regards to your emotional atmosphere and anything around home or family, there's a sense of fulfillment, of happiness and contentment. Which is, I mean, it's interesting given that there's also this life-changing event happening which represents your leaving, but whatever this life-changing event or unexpected event which comes in and shakes everything up, it represents a leaving behind of something which wasn't working and you were disillusioned and discouraged with anyway. And for some of you, this Tower card event may have happened in the past, the recent past, and this is something you're leaving behind anyway, because we have the Three of Wands and the Two of Swords also. The Three of Wands represents kind of waiting for your ships to come in, but feeling very positive about it. It's about beginning to see the early manifestations, the early positive manifestations of small goals being met on the way to achieving a larger goal. And I think a lot of you were previously feeling unclear or stuck about something as well. And perhaps there was something that you were afraid to look at completely. Because sometimes the Two of Swords can represent a lack of clarity because there's a fear of looking at something head on and realistic. And I feel like this energy is dissipating for a lot of you. Something either has recently occurred or is occurring that allows you to leave something behind in a pretty divine shakeup kind of way, but the overall energy of it is the Ten of Cups. So it's something that brings something to a close in a way that's sudden, startling, and unexpected, but in a very beautiful, happy sort of way, particularly in connection to your emotional environment and your home and family. This is a classic example of when the Tower card can represent that whatever the unexpected event is, it is a true blessing, particularly in regards to home and family. Let's pull some clarifying cards to see about this. There's something, it feels like something comes in very quickly. With the Three of Wands, waiting, seeing the small beginnings of manifestations of goals coming in, but waiting for the rest of it to come in too. And I feel like it does. Maybe for some of you, it's going to be around the middle of March, the second week or the middle of March or so. Here's messages, travel messages. There may be somebody traveling towards you. There's messages coming on its way or landing around the second week of March or so. You know, timing always being a little fluid. So conversation, messages coming in, positive, powerful, impactful. The Ace of Cups, which is, for some of you, it could be new love and romance. It could be a reconciliation energy, an emotional renewal within an already existing relationship, which I think is more of the case because I don't feel like this is brand new coming in because of the Ten of Cups and the Tower and the Eight of Cups leaving something behind. So whatever this news or communication is, it's bringing with it a sense of emotional renewal within an already existing situation or a relationship as well. And it represents victory and triumph after a struggle, after a challenge, and comes with emotional messages of love or of support and encouragement. So for some of you, this may be because there's such a strong connection. And here's another hard-won victory card for you. The overall connective energy is home and family with the Ten of Cups, and successful completion of something with home and family. And it represents that whatever it is that you've been through, And it looks like it's been very challenging for you. You have all these cards, victory and triumph after a struggle, leaving something behind which is disappointing and disillusioning. A hard-won victory. This was a long struggle, maybe a difficult struggle as well. But there is news and messages, maybe movement and travel coming in that brings with it messages of love, of hope, of renewal, and the heart opening up again. It's an absolutely beautiful reading. Again, for some of you, it could be love and romance. It could be just centered around the family itself, and that by family, it could be your immediate family, you know, husband, wife, kids, etc., or it could be your extended family and relatives as well. But definitely a hard time has come, or is definitely coming to an end, but in a very, very, very beautiful way. So this is one of those classic examples of when the Tower card, what actually it represents is an unexpected. The Tower card is always a blessing, but often the Tower card, you don't see it as a blessing until a little bit further down the road, because it often, not always, but often represents the breaking down of something that we're attached to. We won't let go of it, so at some point Spirit comes in like a bolt of lightning and says, okay, we're going to remove this for you or break this down for you because it's absolutely not meant to be part of your karmic path. But sometimes this life-changing event is, you know, an unexpected, right off the bat blessing, like, you know, winning the lottery or getting the marriage proposal, or, you know, just an unexpected success or win after you've thought you were going to lose at something, or something's just been really difficult for a long time, and something comes in and blows everything apart, but in a very beautiful way. So this is one of those examples where the Tower card can represent that, because your cards are absolutely magnificent. So this one I'm really curious to get feedback on as time continues to play out. So something keeps popping up on my screen. So yeah, Sagittarius. So those of you that are comfortable giving feedback as this continues to play out, or as it's playing out, for those of you who already know what I'm talking about, this is pretty specifically oriented, and the Tower typically is anyway. So for those of you who are comfortable giving feedback, please do, because I'm curious to see what this actually is for you. There's a lot of emotional energy around a connection to home and family, so for many of you it's going to be under that umbrella, but it could be something in career, work, or finance, or property as well, which benefits the home and family too. So job well done. So Sagittarius, that pretty much wraps up your March 2019 for the 1st through the 15th. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the mid-month readings, where we'll look at the last half of March, the last 2 weeks of March. Again, if any of you are interested in a personal reading with me, please feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be most happy to work with you. You can click on the description link below for contact info. You can go to my YouTube channel's homepage and click on the little About button there. And I can email you a list of everything that I offer. You can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and there's several different options there as well. Although I think it's best for fast answers to the quick, easier questions. The more complicated issues or traditional readings, just send me an email and we'll go from there. So I'll see you in a couple of weeks, Sagittarius, and until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.